with regret, you're fired. We all know Alan Sugar's catchphrase, a self-made man who every year finds a new apprentice on TV. But Luton has its own answer to Alan Sugar. He's gone from rags to riches, and now he's looking for his own apprentice. But just who'll be good enough to get hired? It's an education like no other.
Someone that's fast, furious, and someone that we give a task to and he performs.
60 candidates whittled down to a final 7.
Our unique selling point is that our product will be made from recycled materials.
All are stood at Luton Sixth Form College, but all want to get down to business.
We work best under pressure, and we've got very high goals, and for us to not be successful and for us not to have that kind of push behind us that hang on, our competitors will overtake us, or we got to be the best at what we do.
I believe that I can succeed for your company and become a very the best of the best apprentices that you can ever get.
Yeah, I can speak quite a few languages like Punjabi, I can speak a bit of Hindi, a little bit of German and English.
And what would your least favourite task be? What would you?
Writing, that would be my least favourite task, writing.
I think everyone doesn't like writing, innit?
You're going to be able to walk down the street and people are going to look at you and say, at the age of 17, he worked for one of the top businessmen of Luton.
They're here to compete for a job working for this man.
Because everything's about money, money, money.
Nadeem Mohammed came here from Pakistan aged 3. From humble beginnings, he's built a business empire based here in Luton. And now it's his turn to appoint his first apprentice.
Nothing gets handed to you in life. That's why I wanted to do this.
Where do you see yourself in about 2 years? What do you think you'll be doing? Running your own restaurants, or working with your father, or buying your father out?
I'll be Sir Alan in 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm only joking. In 2-3 years, I'll be working probably with Luton Borough Council.
Sadia, what would motivate you to be my apprentice?
Well, I'm a unique and dynamic individual, and I've got a really, really good character. I think I'm a bubbly person who likes to be rushing around everywhere, getting all the work done.
To win, the candidates had to work as teams, but shine as individuals, because in the end, there could be only one apprentice.
Stephen, you're hired.
Day 1, and 17-year-old Stephen is starting work as Nadeem's new apprentice.
Oh, Mum, look. See, that's the car that I'm going to get when I'm older.
Having failed his GCSEs, he's hoping that this experience will set him on a new course in life.
Well, I was nervous at first, but now I'm quite excited because obviously I'm in the roles. So, I'm looking forward to it now.
Nadeem Plaza, named after its founder. This shopping complex is the heart of Bury Park. It's also Nadeem's headquarters.
This was a dream for me to build this, and before I built it, it used to be a piece of land. I think I paid 130 grand for it. It had a bit of billboards advertising on the side, and what it was, people used to laugh at me. They said, "Why has he bought a place where people throw pigeon food?" This used to be called Pigeon Square, and so I got planning on it, and now you see a big plaza on it. We got eight shops here. A penthouse office, a conference room, and we've got 16 one-bedroom flats. Now we just got permission to put a roof garden restaurant on there as well.
And just as Nadeem Plaza has transformed the local skyline, so has he transformed himself from ambitious schoolboy to successful businessman.
When this plaza wasn't built here, this was just like a piece of land, and I used to sell mangoes here, yeah, and I used to 20,000 boxes of mangoes. These guys used to really get angry that I used to take their business away from them. Standing on here on a flat piece of thing, selling 20,000 boxes of mangoes, it's not a joke. I never let a car go past without giving a box of mangoes. It's the way you talk to people, it's the way you portray yourself, and you know what, you got to keep on selling, you understand? Yeah. And I never took no for an answer. I'm a marketeer by trade, and them kind of things give me a lot of buzz, you see. Here you go, now you try, and you know what to do. When there's an auntie walking past, say Auntie G, yeah? Auntie G?
Auntie G and
yeah, Baba G, please, 2 for £5, okay?
And it's that love of selling that Nadeem wants to share with Stephen. During his time as his apprentice, he'll get the chance to work in each of Nadeem's businesses.
Assalamu alaikum. So how are you? Say assalamu alaikum.
You're right. How are you doing?
Yeah, this is my new apprentice.
This shop used to be a pub. The licensing trade is just about the only business you won't find in Bury Park anymore.
These kind of shops, you know, clothes shops, grocery shops that, you know, really bring the business in. Assalamu alaikum.
No, in the past, you know, we used to have people coming, like from Luton, they used to go to London and Birmingham, places like that. But now we get people coming from those towns into Luton, which is good for the local business as well.
This is my shop, Euro Lal, cash and carry. This is the first business I started. This is the first shop I bought, and it used to be a bank.
This is where Nadeem started out selling, and he wants to see if Stephen can do it the same way.
Mangoes, 2 for £5. 2 for £5 mangoes. Feel how ripe these are. 2 for £5. 2 for £5. You can't do any better. 2 boxes of mangoes for £5. Hello, sir. 2 for £5. 3 for £5. Hello, sir. 2 boxes of mangoes, £5. 2 boxes of mangoes for £5. You can't do any better than that. What, sorry? It's about £4 a box, so we're selling about £2.50 by the end of it. We just kept going lower and lower just so we could sell more of them.
When they come buy 2 boxes of mangoes, all right, you don't make a penny on them, but you make 50p extra on a watermelon. You make, you know, a pound extra on something else, so you cover it up. So that's the technique, how to actually do it. But I think Stephen's done a fabulous job today. I mean, he's made a loss, but it's good.
Almost 2 decades since his mango days, and Nadeem's appetite for business is as big as ever.
Tastes good.
A bit spicy. Do you like spicy food?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a bit of sweet tooth.
And this is Narala Sweet Shop. Nadeem, as landlord, helped it open for business.
She's a teacher. She works as a teacher, and she started this work, you know, like part-time. So, you know, with business, you can do any time you want. You can work as a professional, still do your business.
We started about 2.5 years ago. It's really difficult to get a foothold in this area. Businesses, people who own the businesses are not willing to give them up. So, fortunately, Nadeem opened the door for me. And to be able to come in and increase our sales probably threefold within the space of 2 years is huge.
Well, my idea plan was for this, if I could block this one off, I put a fountain in the middle and things like that, so, you know.
Nadeem is teaching his protege. It's all about ideas and ambition. We caught up with Stephen at the end of his apprenticeship to see if he'd learnt his lesson, and this is where we found him. At £250,000 fundraiser for Pakistan flood relief, with cricket captain Shahid Afridi guest of honour.
3 days after I started, it was basically like, I want to raise £250,000, organise volunteers, go, basically, and now it put me, kind of throw me in at the deep end, and it's been a great success so far. I've got £13,000 and a great team of volunteers, so you can see behind me right there. We've had brilliant support from Sainsbury's, loads of other things, and it's just been brilliant. Just having lots of different people, and I just didn't expect to be like doing this right now, a massive charity event with quite high people in the community. So it's been brilliant.
Nadeem Mohammed has made himself the poster boy for Bury Park business. Stephen, now studying business at college, could do worse than to follow in his footsteps.